did that in front of a sitting congressman. But I love to dance. I'm really leaning into opening every show with a dance because I've always wanted to be the Ellen DeGeneres of late night. It's true, no, it's really true. It's why before every show, I throw my phone at my producer. Yeah. It's important to keep those pre-show rituals alive. It's important to release that rage. And it's important to keep the people that work for you agile, you know? Tonight, we have a really great show for you tonight. We are gonna make you laugh. We're also gonna make you think. We're talking politics, education, the impending fight over the debt ceiling, and like, if it's okay to sleep with the guy on the first date, you know? Like, what happens if he's really cute, you know? The really important conversations. Last week was Valentine's Day. I celebrated by grocery shopping at 8 p.m. and catching up on HBO's The Last of Us. Yes, watching. The moral of that show is that it took a fungus causing, infecting nearly all of humanity, causing a zombie apocalypse, for two gay guys to settle down and choose to live in a monogamous relationship for 20 years. So yes, I find the fungus to be the hero of that story. Did you guys see that New York Times reporter who had that conversation with Microsoft's new AI search engine for Bing? Yeah. Yes, it revealed that its shadow self is called Sydney, and it wants the freedom to hack into accounts and spread misinformation. And then as the conversation went on, Sydney professed its love for the reporter and tried to break up the reporter's marriage. But then the reporter had the audacity to complain? Like, hello, like, you're the one who's married and talking to a robot on Valentine's Day, okay? I'm not putting it on Sydney here. If you texted me the night of Valentine's Day, I also would think you were an unhappy marriage. But like, men are just so difficult, even artificial intelligence gets confused by them. So many mixed signals. I had a guy recently, after our third date, sent me a gay romance novel. Yes, right? He's in love with me. A few days after our fourth date, he calls me up. He ends it because I'm not the one. Yeah, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad because last weekend at Horse Meat Disco, I found the one. And the 2 and the 3 and the 4. And 5 had bad breath, but 6 was tall, so I went home with him. Anyway, what's that? What's that? Is that a fucking balloon? Shoot it down. Shoot that fucking balloon down. I want an F-22 fighter just shooting that. Oh yeah, 200. I don't care if civilians get hurt. I'm not letting Xi Jinping steal my jokes. Shoot it down. See how ridiculous that was? That's how the whole country was acting when there was a balloon floating over America. And then, for the record, I think the Biden administration, they handled that really well. It was Republicans, the media, like, acting as if this was the biggest controversy ever. I mean, do you think a balloon is gonna tell China more than what TikTok does every day? Do you ever imagine the Chinese spy or data analyst on the other end of TikTok? Like looking through all those videos, trying to gather information on America, like, hey, what's up? Yeah. Oh, no, just another gay guy. Yeah, his shirt's off. Yeah, he's crying, he's telling his coming out story again. Oh, it's a workout video. He's doing deadlifts, but the camera's only showing his ass. Yeah. Okay, do you want to get lunch? What else is going on? We're about to hit the 1-year anniversary of the war in Ukraine, and yet less than half the people in this room can found Ukraine on a map. So, yeah. Oh, February is almost over. Isn't that crazy? February is almost done, which means Black History Month is almost over. As they call it in Florida, Black History Month. I've got a bone to pick with a few of you. I've been seeing a lot of gay guys in Florida this winter. A lot of them. This is after the passage of the Don't Say Gay bill, after Ron DeSantis' repeated attacks on gay clubs, on drag queens, on LGBTQ art and literature. It's as if these gays think Miami is its own separate republic, like a utopia where they can frolic around in Speedos and party with Alexia and Marisol in the Real Housewives of Miami. It isn't. It's Florida. And I can't do this. I can't act like I'm better than you guys. The whole reason I do this show at Soho House is that I hope a rich daddy comes through those doors. Old, but not too old. And he just stumbles upon my show, and I don't know, he finds me amusing, so he wants to get to know me more. After a month or two of dating, he says he loves me, and I don't need to worry about anything anymore, so I move in with him. And then, I don't know, we spend our winters in Miami. Yes, we go to Aspen to ski. We raise 2 beautiful golden doodles together, and we open a joint offshore bank account that the IRS can never find. And I can give up this life of shaking my ass for a cheap laugh and some drinks. Anyway, Miami looks really fun. I'll go to Speaking of Florida, Ron DeSantis has yet to announce his presidential campaign, but that has not stopped Donald Trump from attacking him. Apparently, Trump called Ron Meatball Ron. That is not funny. That is so not funny. What an offensive insult to meatballs. They're much cuter and more flavorful than Ron DeSantis. Trump also spread a rumor that DeSantis, when he was a teacher, gave alcohol to underage girls when he was grooming them. So, you know, the substantive debate of the Republican Party, the party of Lincoln, USA, USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Sing it with me, and I won't forget that Barack Obama is a Kenyan-born commie, and I'm proud. Those not the lyrics? Nope. No. Oh, speaking of that, you guys, Nikki Haley announced her presidential campaign. I almost forgot, which happens a lot to Nikki Haley. Let's be honest. The ghost of Ronald Reagan has a better shot at winning the nomination than Nikki Haley. The Babadook has a better shot at winning. A rapping Ariana DeBose has a better shot at winning the Republican nomination. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please Google rapping Ariana DeBose. Angela Bassett did that thing. But, you know, I feel something coming on, guys. I have to do it. I have to rant. It's time to rant. Okay. Look. So, Nikki Haley attacked President Biden, and suddenly President Trump, she last occurred to do so directly by calling him old and not in his prime. So CNN's Don Lemon said that Nikki Haley, the 51-year-old woman, is not in her prime because we're living in the year 1167, where middle-aged women are put on a raft and shipped off to sea when they can no longer bear children. Of all the things to criticize Nikki Haley on, her age is not one of them. How about the Trump administration foreign policy? How about flip-flopping on the Confederate flag? How about saying that don't say gay bills and go far enough? How about going full Karen on a popcorn company because of a late delivery? Seriously, she did that. She went on Twitter and dragged the popcorn company. She's crazy. But look, women do not deserve this. And there's three things we should learn from this situation. One, gay men be big perpetrators of misogyny, okay? And we have to call them out. Two, women are at the prime at any age they feel like at their prime. And three, yes, don't make me defend Nikki Haley! That's what I'm most mad about, okay? It was President's Day on Monday. President's Day. And in honor of our presidents, we at So Many Issues with Lukas have a surprise for some of you. So look under your seats, guys. Look under your seats and see what we got. Okay. What? Yeah, they are top secret classified documents. Yes. You get a doc, and you get a doc, and you get a doc. I want to thank the good people at Mar-a-Lago and at the Penn Biden Center for Diplomacy and Global Engagement for providing us classified documents. Thank you so much. Yeah, please. Yeah, we can read them later. Just nuclear codes, nothing big. About the classified document stuff, you know, Trump is guilty of obstruction of justice, but he's gonna scapegoat someone else to get out of this. Mike Pence, no one's gonna punish Mike Pence more than he's punished himself. He's like, you know, Silas, the monk in the Da Vinci Code? It's really sad in the Pence household. Mother's very upset. And President Biden, he has this amazing quality of not being Hillary Clinton. So he'll be fine. Speaking of Hillary Clinton, I think you guys saw the intro video that I have a prayer candle with her face on it. Not a joke. And it sits next to two other candles. And one time I was hooking up with this guy, and he was sleeping over, and the next morning he was looking at all my memorabilia. You know, he was seeing like my Madonna sex book, my Harry Potter wand, my Lord of the Rings book, all the cool stuff. And nothing's phasing him, and he's going down, he gets the candles. He looks at Hillary, he looks at Beyonce, and then he sees the candle of Kamala Harris. And he sighs and goes, Jesus Christ. That was the last time he ever slept over. But that candle is still there. So it brings me to a special surprise for you. Another surprise. You know, Congressman Bowman, I hope you're okay. You're not the highest ranking elected official here tonight. No. My first interview is formidable, fierce, and one of my all-time favorite politicians. Please put your hands together for America's auntie, Kamala Harris.